What about those cases that are less rare than I might have thought, where the recommender actually gives the applicant the ultimate control by saying, you write it, I'll sign it. What do
I
you do? What do you
know.
do in that situation?
I know. I I plead the fifth. I mean, ultimately, an admissions committee is not going to know that. If that is your only option, you know, I think that you can maybe help a recommender. But even in that, if someone is telling you, I don't have time, you need to write it, you should probably find somebody else to write it for you. It's just that, that could potentially, it should be leaving you with an icky feeling that you're doing that. Because then again, you have to, sign off, one way or another, whether or not you've seen the letter. In that respect, I would hope that you would check that you have seen the letter. So it puts you in a really kind of icky, for lack of a better word, situation. So I would suggest, reaching out to somebody else.
What if it's a little bit different? I don't want to badger you on this. And if it's a topic you want to move on from, feel free. But I'm thinking more of cases where the recommender knows you well, they really like you, but maybe they're not confident in their own writing ability that much. Or maybe they just want to give you a gift and they want to say, I want to give you the best letter possible. Feel free to draft something for me.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, in that respect, again, that's where I think, submitting, your personal statement, submitting your resume to the person, and then maybe you can submit kind of a draft of a letter that, speaks to what you would ultimately want that person to say. And then I would ask that you then, ask the person to, tailor it and put it, also in their own words. And so that it is, so there is some concept of the other person's perspectives as well. So maybe you can do it in a dialogue. So maybe you do have a conversation with the person and you ask that person, tell me how you think of me, answer this question. How do you think I am as a critical thinker? And then you take notes. And so if that's how it gets done, that's how it gets done. So, much like I was saying, this is what I do when I brainstorm with clients about the personal statement. Brainstorm with this person about the letter and get them to answer questions that are directed and questions that are in their voice. And so basically you're the scribe more than the letter writer.
Right. Interesting. So it's more like you're making it easy as possible for them by, if they don't want to write, you can transcribe for them but still their words, you're just the one typing them.
Right. And their perspective. And then, ultimately they're signing it.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.